Hello and welcome, everyone. My name is Peach Nashid, and I am the Senior Program Manager here at Alchemist. Today, I'm excited to be talking to you about our upcoming Global Startup Acceleration Program that we run in conjunction with Jetro. This year, Alchemist is offering one program with two distinct phases that startups are able to apply to depending on which phase is most suitable for you. So, let's get into this. Phase one is all about market discovery. It's about learning, researching, and understanding the opportunity and challenges of entering the US market. While phase two is about designing POCs that are metric driven. These are proof of concepts that you are able to take back to your clients and are informed by all of the feedback you got in phase one. So let's talk a little bit about phase one. This phase is for startups asking this question. Are you interested in expanding to the US market, but don't know where to start? Maybe you've done other acceleration programs, but you're still having trouble getting in touch with customers in the US. Unfortunately, a few conversations just isn't enough. What you need to show is quick growth. You need to get in touch with a lot of customers. You need to understand the mindset of the US customer and the competitive landscape before you can create an effective go to market strategy. So, this is a 10-week long program, and it's really designed to push you towards in depth customer discovery through reaching out and talking to potential customers. Now, we'll be here to help you along each step of the way. We'll be here to help teach you lead generation tactics, outreach automation skills to help maximize your time, and how to get in front of your customers. We're doing this through weekly workshops, direct industry introductions, and a 3-day culture and mindset bootcamp in Tokyo. During the bootcamp in week one of the program, we're going to get really in depth on customer discovery techniques, how to interview your customers, on your value proposition, on your one liner, and getting you up to speed on messages and how to ask for introductions. Throughout the program, you'll get access to office space in San Francisco and Palo Alto, as well as access to the Alchemist Mentor Network through our proprietary platform, The Vault. Now, this course is not based on theory. It is based in practice. So we'll have hands-on workshops every week, including a stand-up to help motivate you amongst your peers, as well as pairing you with coaches that are really going to help make introductions, that are going to help take you through the customer discovery process and help you synthesize information into learnings and strategy. At the end of this phase, you'll get an opportunity to present your learnings to Alchemist and Jetro and program facilitators to help determine your readiness for phase two. Now, this phase one program will be offered twice in this year's cycle. First, starting in June 2026, and the second one starting in January 2027. You're able to apply to whichever works best for you, but startups cannot participate in phase one twice. Of course, if you've already done market discovery course, if you know for a fact that there is a clear signal for you to enter the US market and you can communicate to us why, you can absolutely apply directly to phase two. But we find a direct correlation with US market success depending on how deep a founder goes with customer discovery, how many customers they're able to speak with, and how their customers truly understand their product and the founders understand the market opportunity. So, we're going to give you the tools and support you need to evaluate the market potential, discover and contact prospective customers, and formulate an actionable plan and make the best decision for your company. The US market is great. It's big. There's a lot of opportunity, but it's a difficult market and it presents new challenges even for the most established companies. Now, on to phase two. In phase two, we're focusing on proof of concepts or POCs. These are agreements between you and your customers designed to give them a trial of your product in exchange for feedback you can implement back into your company. If you decided that right now is the right time for you to enter, we want you to be clear about what your offering is and what messaging you're using in the US market. Do you know that your product is ready for the US market? We want you to start selling as soon as possible, but we want to help you lay the foundation for deep understanding of the US landscape and to be able to demonstrate traction, generate case studies, and have something in your hands that has clear metrics lined up with your customer goals. Ultimately, this is what will help you accelerate your sales and revenue. So we prepare for sales in the US in this 8-week program by creating POCs with clear metrics based on feedback you got from talking, interviewing, and understanding your customers' problems in depth. We're going to help guide you in creating a customer advisory board, which is a group of people that are actual customers or potential customers that you've spoken with who are engaged enough with the problem to give you clear, actionable feedback and to continue learning marketing, and network building tactics. This is crucial because we want you to keep expanding your networks in the US. Keep the pressure on, keep moving forward. So, similar to phase one, we're meeting on a weekly basis and including one-on-one coaching sessions, again, access to our space in the Silicon Valley, and access to our mentor network. There will also be a 1-week Silicon Valley immersion experience. And during this time, you'll have the opportunity to meet investors, industry professionals, and startup founders that are based here in the heart of Silicon Valley. We see time and time again that one of the biggest pitfalls for startups is the inability to prove traction, market readiness, and not having an offering that resonates with their customers. And why is that? Well, that's because it's not based on hard numbers nor metrics that your customers actually care about. So we really want to help you create that by showing value to customers through understanding their KPIs, metrics, and how your product ladders up to them to help them make data-driven decisions. So that's a little bit about the program. Now, who are we? A little bit about Alchemist. Well, we started back in January 2013, and since then, we've accelerated over 700 startups. 52% of our portfolio founders have gone on to receive funding after graduation from our accelerator program. We've raised cumulative, or I should say, our founders have raised a cumulative of over $5 billion worth of capital and have resulted in over 64 acquisitions and 1 IPO. Some notable funds that have invested in some of our companies include Andreessen Horowitz, Excel, Redpoint, Khosla, Bessemer, and the list goes on and on. This is some of our startups. Some you might recognize: M Pharma, Rigetti, which has been killing the game in the quantum computing space, Launch Darkly, and many more. Thank you so much for your interest in this program. We look forward to meeting you. Please don't hesitate to reach out to the Jetro teams or the Alchemist teams if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.